The sun was hot in the middle of the day. Abraham sat at the entrance of his tent, resting under the oaks of Mamre. Suddenly, he looked up, and there before him stood 3 men. Their appearance was radiant, not ordinary travelers. Abraham hurried from his tent to greet them. He bowed low to the ground and said, "If I have found favor in your eyes, my Lord, do not pass your servant by. Let me bring a little water so you can wash your feet and rest under this tree. Let me get you something to eat so you can be refreshed, and then go on your way." The men agreed, and Abraham rushed into the tent. "Quick," he told Sarah, "get 3 measures of fine flour, knead it, and bake some bread." Then Abraham ran to the herd, chose a tender calf, and gave it to a servant who hurried to prepare it. He brought curds, milk, and the roasted calf, and set the meal before the visitors. As they ate, Abraham stood nearby under the tree, attentive like a servant before a king. One of the men asked, "Where is your wife Sarah?" "In the tent," Abraham replied. Then the Lord said, "I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a son." Now Sarah was listening at the entrance of the tent behind them. Abraham and Sarah were already very old, and Sarah had long passed the age of childbearing. Sarah laughed silently to herself and thought, "After I am worn out and my Lord is old, will I now have this pleasure?" But the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Will I really have a child now that I am old?' Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return to you at the appointed time next year, and Sarah will have a son." Sarah, afraid, denied it. "I did not laugh." But the Lord said, "Yes, you did laugh." When the men finished eating, they rose and looked toward Sodom. Abraham walked along with them to see them on their way. Then the Lord said, "Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do? Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation, and all nations on earth will be blessed through him. For I have chosen him, so that he will direct his children and his household to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just." So the Lord revealed his plan. The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great, and their sins so grievous, that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I will know. The men turned away and went toward Sodom, but Abraham remained standing before the Lord. Then Abraham drew near and pleaded, "Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 righteous people in the city? Will you really sweep it away and not spare the place for the sake of the 50 righteous? Far be it from you. Will not the judge of all the earth do right?" The Lord answered, "If I find 50 righteous people in Sodom, I will spare the whole place for their sake." But Abraham pressed further, "What if the number is 5 less than 50? Will you destroy the city for lack of 5 people?" God replied, "If I find 45 there, I will not destroy it." Abraham continued boldly, "What if only 40 are found there?" God said, "For the sake of 40, I will not do it." "May the Lord not be angry," Abraham said. But what if only 30 can be found there? God answered, I will not do it if I find 30. Still, Abraham pleaded, what if only 20 can be found there? God said, for the sake of 20, I will not destroy it. Finally, Abraham said, may the Lord not be angry, but let me speak just once more. What if only 10 can be found there? The Lord replied, for the sake of 10, I will not destroy it. When the Lord had finished speaking with Abraham, he departed, and Abraham returned to his tent. The fate of Sodom was sealed, but the mercy of God was revealed.